Here's Chief Meteorologist Gannon Medwick with your first alert forecast.
So great to have you alongside here at 6:09. It is a Saturday morning, and we're just about to embark on a glorious weather weekend here in the Cape Fear region and really the Carolinas collectively. A pretty strong front come through Thursday. Some trailing upper level energy kind of pinwheeling around an upper level low to the north, providing a last little swipe of some clouds, showers, and gusty winds late yesterday. But now that feature has lifted out, and it's down to the business of a surface high pressure that's going to camp out. It's going to be large. It's going to be in charge through the weekend, and it will take on a warmer character as time goes on. Let that April sunshine go to work on our temperatures. Get you outside just ahead of sunrise on your Bob King GMC First Alert Skycam from Wrightsville Beach. We will have your beach, tidal, and offshore information coming up at the tail end of this weather segment. Let's take you through Saturday, acknowledging that right now we have some 50s and even a few 40s, but by 4 p.m., 70s holding court, probably lower end 70s. I think this model is on to the right stuff. Still a bit of a frisky breeze flow out of the west. You see the tracers there on the wind component of this, but I think overall a little bit less in the magnitude of the breezes than the last couple of days. So they'll start to take an edge off. Let's go forward hour by hour into Saturday evening, 60s. Saturday night into first thing Sunday. Yeah, that first walk with the dog, maybe around sunrise, involving some 40s and 50s. So a cool character to the air, but the breezes are going to be light out of the northwest, and that'll be a nice dimension of the day on Sunday. Light and variable winds, and oh yeah, the notion, especially on the mainland, of some 80s trying to mix in with the 70s is a notion I do not reject. As we take you starting tomorrow with this upper level patterns, a ridge starting to build in the upper levels. It's really centered over Texas. Let's watch as we go into the work and school week. That ridge, or the axis thereof, it assumes a more central position over the Carolinas, and that is a warm signal. So we're going to have a lot of 80s on the board. The next trough builds into the Great Lakes, and that will sponsor an approaching cold front late in the period, but that is so far away. So we got 0% on the rain chances. You get after it this weekend into early next week. If you're trying to steal some beach time on a Monday afternoon, first of all, good for you. The mainland is going to be roasty toasty with some deep 80s right on the water, more like middle and upper 70s. So I want to alert you to that because that surf is still in the lower 60s. But overall, a lot of 70s and 80s. Even the nights are going to be a little milder. I want you to know that with some 60s holding court across your 7-day planning forecast. Let's hit your saltwater boards real quick. As I alluded to a moment ago, some lower 70s in the air, lower 60s in the surf, very high on the UV index. We'll note that on your beach board. Upcoming high tides right around noon for east and south facing beaches. In Emma, we have a legacy small craft advisory going for the waters through noon today from our friends at the National Weather Service. A lot of sun on the waters, just like the land. Back to you.